Sky Masters here, and we are looking at Sonic Charge. Their new product coming out now is Synplant 2. It's been about time. We've been waiting forever. Synplant 1 was just a hit for me. It's not my first video on Synplant. It's definitely my first time using Synplant 2 and the rest of the products all together because they do a 3-week free trial. So that is super cool. Let me see if I can pull up that for you guys. We can go over and check that out at their website here. So yeah, here at the website, you guys can check this out. It's soniccharge.com/products. They're gonna try to sell you the Synplant on the first opening page. $149 by itself, $50 for the upgrade, and you get to try it out for 3 weeks by itself for free. Super cool. All the products are pretty neat. I've been playing around with this BitSpeak and Permutate and EchoBode. It's pretty cool. I haven't gone into Microtonic or anything yet, but pretty dang cool. They have the whole Sonic Charge bundle for $279. Once you start playing with this stuff, you're like, oh man, this is such a great, wicked sound. You know, I just played with that for 5 minutes. And I thought, well, I just kind of hit the record button and talk about it because it's long overdue. And I love Synplant. I'm fairly comfortable with this. And the new, they have some new stuff, a little bit of a new layout. I just think it's a little bit more powerful. They got some AI in here. A little bit of confusion of the seed stuff on me. Instead, it's cloning a seed instead of replanting a seed. I thought planting the seed was a really great way of describing it in Synplant 1, but now it's cloning it. So yeah, whatever. So when you open this up, we're going to start off, we're going to look at this. I thought it was kind of weird that you had to click on this and go into your patches and click on the patch, and then it loads up. But I guess it's I guess you get into different files and it holds on to it. But that's pretty, I was just like, okay, I thought that was a little confusing to me at first, but that's fine with me. It was easy to figure out. I don't know if it's going to confuse anybody else. That's why I just brought it up. You had to go in there and navigate. It wasn't just into their presets. And then you can go find your own folders and probably import from my other folders as well. So yeah, you come in here and check this out. And you got tonalities, which are going to give it a lot of weird, extra weird oddities, I would say, in the tonalities of the patch that you're working with. So one thing I love about this is you're just a twist away from something crazily different. It's awesome. And being able to, modify this and configure it in an easy way. There's just so much buttons I can attach to in this Synplant, and I've always loved it. So, all right, so tuning effects. I think these effects are going to go into your matrix, your DNA string here. That's pretty cool. And then you got your Synplant save the patch, which is just a big, the patching saving is so cool in this. You're instantly going to be saving a lot of patches, so that's probably why they did it in the way they did it before, because who knows where you actually want to be. I never hit that before. There we go. I'm just kind of Magnus and Fredrik Lindstrom. These guys are cool. So yeah, there's new stuff in here where we can actually drop samples and it has AI. I'm tired of AI, but there's some niches where AI has got some cool stuff. So we can drag in some weird, whatever you want. I've done some drum sounds and I've done some other sounds. It does a really good job at doing short little sounds. It's pretty cool. Definitely is going to use up some PC power. Again, as one of my biggest things for you guys out there in my Ableton group, man, you guys are always upgrading all your stuff and all your peripherals, and you guys got this old potato PC that you're running. It's like, man, you guys need something, man. Before you go run out and spend $240 on this product, if you're running with a potato, go get another PC, man. Upgrade your stuff. Your PC, a good PC is going to open you up more than anything else, man. Getting hung up on freezing shit all the time, you're limiting yourself. So I'm sorry, there's a little side note. I always see it though. people that are trying to run this stuff. They'll go out and buy this. They got an whole core duo. I'm like, what? You know, i5 from 10 years ago. Something, you know. Anyway, yeah, the UI is pretty cool on the front. It's got this round stuff. You got volume, release, glide, wheel, and velocity. These are super cool tools. You know, you don't realize how much you like glide until it's just right in your face all the time. You're like, man, I like going back and forth and messing with my glide all the time. And if you want to look underneath the hood, you got your matrix DNA here, and they've kind of got it in a little sections here. And again, this is something that I can attach and configure over in my DAW. So if I wanted to let me move my stuff over here. If I wanted to start configuring, and I can touch on one of these, there's my envelope. And there's whatever I want to, LFO, balance, whatever, modulation. I can go here and pick these out, and then I'm done with my configuration. And all of a sudden, all my knobs are attached to this in here, and I can move them in real time. And you can see that me wiggling it down here is wiggling that little string on the DNA there. And I just love that I can just map out really quickly in this. Not that any other instrument does that, but Synplant is so cool to look at and to see it that way. I just love it, and it's just really easy to do. So we've looked at the DNA strand, and we can copy our patches that we make, which they make so easily. Your modulation wheel is going to take out it's going to grow the seed. So you start with a seed. Is there an initial program on this thing? There's not an initial program. So it just has like, you have to start on whatever patch they give you. I wish they had. I like it when they might have an initial, but I didn't see one. So you got to start with somewhere. All right. So, and then as you grow this out, your seeds will grow out. No, is it locked in? So it's red. I don't know if that red means that it's locked in. Let me try something different here. So I'm using my mod wheel because it's mapped automatically on a mod wheel. But if you don't have one, you would take this ring right here and you'd pull this ring out. As you pull this ring out, each key, your 12 octaves, is going to grow its own individual root. And as you can see, each root fractals out differently, and each finger of the fractal changes one of these synthesizer configurations within this matrix here, randomly with some kind of a algorithm, whatever it uses. So, and it's really good of what it does. It's absolutely bonkers. So now that we can, let's take this back to its original sound. So every key is going to do it. So all the way up. So we got a droney sound. Now as I take, let's just pick one of these sounds. Now we want all these sounds like that. So let's go ahead and let's go. No. I think you right click on the actual seed, and we're going to do clone selected branch. Now every single branch looks the same, and they're going to sound the same. Because in the old Synplant 1, I think it was plant the seed. I liked plant the seed instead of cloning the seed. I think planting it is kind of cool because you plant it in the center of the actual UI. It just makes sense, guys. I don't know. Fight me in the comment section. It's a weird change that they made on it. I didn't like that. I didn't like that I got to clone it now, and it's called it used to be called planting it. I feel like if planting it was better. Yeah, so that is a super cool tool. So as we evolve it out, we could find one. Well, those are going to be the same. So as we evolve them out, we can change things, and then we replant the seed, or you clone the seed, and then you find that you like it, and then you save it. So sound design is like so crazy and easy, and coming up with odd sounds that you've never heard of before. This thing actually does it. There's a lot of other tools where it's like, okay, this one's it's like cheating, man. This thing is so crazy. It's so powerful. I love absolutely love it. Very pretty, right? So now let's evolve this sound out. Let me turn this up. So let's change. I think when we do this, it's going to change them. Oh, that's oh goodness. Bulb mode ranges, bulb mode layers. I don't even know what that thing is. That's a new feature down there. I'm hitting stuff I don't even know what it is. There's some definitely something that you can. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. There's a whole lot of features in that. We'll have to talk about that later, I guess. So the scaling down here is kind of like how intense the changes are. So if you, I think you take it down, you get subtle fractal changes, and then when you slide the wheel up here, the scaler really is going crazy with it. And there seems to be a way to like lock the lock it in. Like some of them are locked in like with a red look. I don't know how to do that, guys, either. So that's pretty cool. Uh, Look, I love that sound. That's really cool throwback. So let's go ahead and let's clone this one here. Just crazy, you know. Yeah, so you can live up with this all day long and make your own patches. Like just crazy. Like layer this up and do all kinds of stuff to your heart's content, and it is just fun to play with. And now they've added to where you can throw in your own samples. So let's go and check out, like, I don't know, drums. Let's go get some one shots over here. Let's just go get a snare. Doesn't matter. Let's just grab one. Just go ahead and load it. So we got a snare. Short sounds are the best, but it does longer stuff. I mean, I think there's only a certain amount that it will sit there and read. And we'll go over here and hit this little button here. We're going to generate. It's going to generate a whole bunch of different snare things that are just like the one that it listened to. With AI generating all these little snares. Doing its thing. Kind of slow. I feel like it could use more of my PC power. Yeah, so you can just pick which one you like. Now you're back here. Now from that sound, I got to here. I like that one. Now I'm going to clone this one. Something no one's ever heard. I mean, that's a weird sound. It's not. It's a very odd sound. I mean, that's probably maybe been done before, but not too many times. You know, it's a very odd. You know, it's a very. You're not gonna find that one easy. You know, not like it as a. Anyway, I just love Synplant. That's like probably the coolest feature that they've thrown on there. This the ability to be able to go in here and throw in your own samples and get a variety of outputs on this. It's super cool. And then you can actually tune it too. So you're gonna correct tuning is off, tuning on. That's a pretty cool feature down there as well. I think this is a undo clone branch. Okay, undo and redo. Pretty cool. You know, so something that looks so simple, it's so powerful. I absolutely love Synplant. And we'll have to look and play around with all the other stuff too. I just started playing around with their bit speak and permutate and a few other things I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, I was just running around on this and made up this stupid little intro song. Kind of cool, man. I've always liked Synplant. I like Sonic Charge. It's a very good company. I think the products sell themselves. It's a little bit steep, but man, oh man, I think it's worth it all in the end. Definitely the Synplant for sure. And their bundle is looking pretty damn sweet every time I look for it. So it's going to be tough. Christmas is coming up. I got a lot on my list. I can't really do any more VSTs for a while. I think I'm VST'd out. I don't even use all the VSTs that I got, and I don't want to be a collector of it. But yeah, Synplant, at least the upgrade is looking like it for me. I like the tool itself. This is super cool, man. I love Synplant. So anyway, hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Call somebody up and tell them that you love them.